Hey everyone! Today I'm gonna show you how we process our milk kefir. Yesterday we were all out of milk and today was the Saturday, so we went to a local farmer for some fresh milk, and I thought I'll show you how we do it. First of all, let's get all the stuff we need. First we need our milk kefir itself, because we couldn't process it yesterday without any milk. We've put it in the fridge, so the fermentation is slowing down and the milk kefir doesn't go bad. I don't know how long you can let it on the counter, but we only do it for some 24 hours, especially in the summer. It's now 25 degrees Celsius outside. I don't know how much Fahrenheit it is, I have to look it up. Yeah, that's why we put it in the fridge for now. Here it is. You can see the whey is starting here to separate from the milk. It's fresh milk, so there's a lot of cream on top of it. When you want to make your own kefir, you don't need to have a fancy jar like this. The water lock, make sure the air can get out of the jar. Because of the fermentation, there's going to be pressure building in the jar, and because of the water lock, the pressure can get out of the jar, but nothing can get into the jar. It's a one-way system. But if you don't have a jar like this, you can always put a jar with a cloth on top and some rubber band or some rope, so no fruit flies or anything could get into your milk kefir. Furthermore, we also need some milk, of course. Got it. The next thing we need is a strainer. Some people say you can better use a plastic strainer, because metal strainers, or metal in general, can react with the kefir grains. And the kefir grains don't like it, so they could die. But I've never used a metal strainer. I got the plastic strainer with a starter kit for the kefir, so it works fine. It's just an ordinary strainer from plastic. Further, we need a bowl and a kitchen scale. That's it. I use a really simple kitchen scale. It's digital and just an ordinary one. You can put your bowl on it and tear the scale, so you can measure exactly what, how much you're gonna weigh in. It's very handy for jobs like this. So, first of all, I don't need this yet. I'm gonna get the water lock open. If you don't do this carefully, you get water in your kefir, and you don't want that because it's milk kefir and no water kefir. We have the water kefir also here, but that's something for a different video. You can see the top is mostly cream with kefir grains. We put it in a strainer to get everything out. I use a spatula. Well, I'm not a very patient person, so I'm just gonna wiggle it. Well, here you can see all the kefir grains. You have quite a lot. I don't think we can use them all, because it's 1 gram of kefir grains on 10 grams of milk. And if we have more than 90 grams kefir grains, the jar is gonna run over, and that's not something we like. You can eat the grains, you can give them away, you can sell them, you can throw them away. But let's measure how much we have now. This jar, they say you shouldn't wash it with any detergents. So I always just wash it out with some hot water and that will be enough. You're gonna put kefir grains with milk in here, so they're gonna ferment. So if anything stays behind from a previous batch, that doesn't really matter. So let's wash it out first. So now that we washed our jar with some hot water, we can weigh the jar and tear the scale to 0, and then we'll weigh how much kefir grains we got from this batch. So now we add 83 grams of kefir grains, so I added 830 grams of milk. Now we're gonna fill the water lock, just with water till about here. Put the lid on the jar and then put the lid on the water locket. And that's it. Should put the water until here. Then carefully put the lid on and then top it off with the lid of the jar. Well, that's how you treat your milk kefir. It's really easy and they say it's really healthy. I like to use it as a smoothie or just natural like this. Tom and I always drink 1 glass each in the evening. It's good for your gut health and I love it because we can incorporate some raw milk into our diet this way, which is also very healthy, they say. For now I'm gonna put it in the fridge because we always drink this in the evening. And if you don't put it in the fridge, it will ferment even further than it is right now, and I don't like the taste of that, so this is good enough for me. Let me know if you use any kefir in your diet and which smoothies you like to make with it. Last week we tried 2 smoothies. One with blueberry and maple syrup and one with strawberries and maple syrup, and we both enjoyed them very much. So we'll experiment some further and let you know which one is our favorite. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this. Goodbye!